video was made possible by EA Game Changers. Hey y'all, it's the CuteCoffeeGal, and I am back with part 14 of my Asylum Challenge. It was a very eventful part in part 13, in case you hadn't remembered that. But we do have quite a few new things going on here at the Asylum, so be sure that you give this video a big thumbs up and make sure that you have subscribed to my channel. And if you haven't already noticed, I do have a giveaway going on. It is going on today. It's going to end tonight, so make sure that you check out the details for that in the description below. There will be another giveaway next month. It'll take me a couple of days to get that up. So if you miss out on this one, don't worry. There will be another, but if you are watching this today, the day that I'm uploading, make sure that you check that out. Obviously, it's Visitor's Day. You just saw all the gnomes disappear. They were, like, super creepy right here in front of the TV, just, like, surrounding poor Rachel. So, and you also may have seen another sim walk by that is not familiar. So, let me get out of tab mode here. In the last part, we did have 3 deaths. And they were, let me go out to their gravestones here. They are out here in the front. So we had 3 deaths. They all froze to death at the flea market, which is just so depressing and really an absolute PR nightmare for the Oasis Springs Insane Asylum. And so that was Cassie and Elle and Shay have all passed away, which is just absolutely heartbreaking for all of our Sims who are still in the asylum, and like I said, a complete nightmare for the asylum company that runs the asylum. So there are a couple of things that they have done. First of all, they have taken in an extremely high-profile new patient. So this is my Sim self. This is Lindsay Cute Coffee, who is a global superstar. She is at the top level of fame, and she has a notoriously atrocious reputation because she has had a complete mental breakdown. We're not entirely sure what it is that she has done that has made her be so famous, or what she has done that has made her lose it completely. You can see her with that like super special walk and all the sparkles that are following behind her, but she has completely gone crazy. And really just did some bad things and needed to be put in the mental institution. And so that is why she is here. However, because she's here, they did have to make some special concessions for her. They thought that this would be good for them from a PR perspective. And they had to give her her own VIP room to stay in. So, let me zoom out a little bit. You can see our normal asylum the way it's always been, but this corner room here has been converted. It has, let me get the walls up so you can maybe see a little better. We had to extend the room a little bit so that took up some of the common space for everybody else to be able to use. They had to install a specialty door, which requires celebrity access in order to get in. So she's the only one who is allowed to go in there. And then let's go ahead and pull the walls back down. She has very special requests that are a part of what she is doing. She requires vegetation by her sleeping chambers because it helps her to commune with the plants as a part of her therapy. She also, I'm going to throw the wall back up for another second just so y'all can see, she has posters for her 3 big blockbuster movies. So she was in a superhero movie, she was in a medieval kind of like knights in shining armor kind of movie, and she also did a movie that was like a courtesan. So these were all the movies that she starred in, and so they remind her of what she needs to do to get better and back to health. And then, of course, I'm sure you noticed that she has this glowing kind of pinky purpley light. That's for her light therapy that helps with aligning her chakras. And she also has a sleeping pod, which provides her with the perfect balance of oxygen for her sleeping benefit. So all of these things are required as a part of her therapy. So she basically gets her own private room, which, as you know, is not something that happens in the asylum. You're not allowed to lock any of the doors or anything like that. So this is a huge concession that they have made for her. And so that is going to be Lindsay's room. The other thing that they have decided in an effort, again, to kind of boost the PR, there was some conversation that perhaps the reason why so many of the inmates died on a field trip is because the therapeutic program is not working as well as it should be at the asylum. So perhaps the field trip program has not done the right thing. They've only been allowed to leave to go to some festivals in town. And so they are actually going to be starting a robust field trip program with the Del Sol Valley Board of Visitors. And so there is going to be a field trip to Del Sol Valley in this part once Neely gets home from work. And the other thing that we are going to be changing, and this is against the rules for the Asylum Challenge, this just flat out is, but I don't care. I think it's what we're doing. She is currently employed as a technician in the astronaut career. And I do think that she is going to want to get back to this at some point in time. She is very passionate about going into outer space. She feels like it's her call to take her art into space, to be able to connect with extraterrestrial life on an artistic level. And for her, that's a part of her therapy. But this particular instance, the asylum is kind of saying, you know, we really need our inmates who are able to hold down a job. We need them to do things that are going to boost the image of our asylum. So we need them to do things that are going to allow them to give us a good look in the public eye, to be able to really put a good face forward for the institution. And so as a result, they've actually chosen Neely because she has been able to hold down a job. She was able to complete phase 1 of her therapy when she completed her first aspiration. They've decided she's going to be the face of the asylum now, and as a result, she is going to take on the acting career. So I do think she'll eventually get back to the astronaut career because that's personally very important to her. But because of this horrible PR nightmare that happened with everybody dying at the flea market, Neely is actually going to be switching careers to the acting career. So I'm going to fast forward, let her get home from work, and we will finish up Visitors Day, and then tomorrow we'll take that trip to Del Sol Valley, and we'll get her enrolled with a talent agency. So Neely has come home from work, and she is consoling her girlfriend Rachel about the death of their friends. And she's kind of taken a moment to talk to her about like what a rough day it's been. She actually, it's getting kind of late, and so we probably need to do something with these gnomes over here, but she hasn't done anything there yet. And I did tell her, let's see if it's still there yet, for her to actually go like introduce herself to this new celebrity inmate, because she came while Neely was at work, and so she hasn't had a chance to meet her yet. Let's see. Oh, we need to start a club gathering. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Let's go ahead. Did I add her? I did. Okay, so we've got everybody in the club. We're going to start a gathering. Just so that we've kind of got some actions and things for them to be doing. And if you remember, her best friend was Elle, and her worst enemy was Cassie. And so the people she was closest with are not in the club anymore. She doesn't really have much of a relationship with some of these other ladies. She has no relationship with Norma. Both Addie and Lana are the other two that work, and so she has hardly any relationship with them. So it's just kind of interesting to see how this works. Let's see, that action got canceled. So why don't you come over here? You are going to, we're going to ask her for some advice. She's getting into the acting career, so she's going to ask the celebrity for some advice about that, saying, you know, what do I need to do to get my foot in the door in the right way here? And I think the first thing she really needs to do is she needs to go sleep. She is exhausted. Interesting. Okay. That went well. They had a positive, you know, little interaction there. Well, they seem to be getting along okay. Seems like the new celebrity is getting along just fine. And actually, let's see. how many beds do we have now? We've got 2 beds and a sofa for 5 inmates. I actually think that that's probably fine. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to have Neely try to get some sleep. Actually, she may have gone ahead and done that. She did. Excellent. And then we will get her in. Oh, what is happening? Lindsay's getting into her first fight. Oh, wow. What is happening here? Who is she fighting with? What is happening? She's fighting with Rachel. I bet Rachel saw Neely talking to her and was like, that's my girlfriend. You just need to stay away. Oh, and she got her. She got her good. Wow. That was impressive. That was super impressive. Defending her girlfriend's honor right there. My goodness. Okay. So we're gonna, like I said, get through the night and we'll get her enrolled in the acting career in the morning. I just have to point out that our super famous star, Lindsay, is now taking a shower outside in the rain. There's no one in the bathroom. The shower's not broken. She could take a shower inside. She's showering outside in the rain. This is why she's in a mental institution. So it's the next day. Neely has slept really well. She real quick got a shower and was able to get to the toilet. And now I didn't even realize today's Winterfest. And so she is actually preparing a grand meal breakfast for them before they head out for their Winterfest holiday field trip. So I guess that's what they're doing today. So I'm having her do a little bit of cooking there. Seems like she's getting along with everybody just fine. No more fights happened in the middle of the night, so that was good. She also didn't go to sleep, though, and so I don't know what that deal is. I haven't, switched over to look at her controls or anything, so I'm not sure if maybe she was just in a really great mood or what the deal was. Oh, and this is from the Visitor's Day did not go well because she was just gone the whole time. I mean, they were all in a horrible mood because of having all those deaths happen, so... I'm going to have her finish cooking up this breakfast, and then we will get them all on the road. So Neely and Lana are sitting in here having a little bit of breakfast together, enjoying their meal. It looks like that breakfast that... oh, they're so sweet. Look at Rachel. That Neely made actually seems to be pretty good. It was nice and sparkly, so that's a good thing. And then after she is done eating, I am going to have her go ahead and switch her careers. So we need to have her, let's see, work, quit job, and then we will have her work, find a job. And we will get her registered with a talent agency. All right, so she is now going to be joining the actress route here, and she needs to select her agency. So we'll have her go ahead and take care of that. She still is in like a horrible mood because she hasn't had any fun, so we probably need to take care of that. Maybe we can do that on the field trip. So we've got 2 different options. We've got Everyday Extras Talent Agency, which gets more commercial and daytime TV gigs, or we've got the Staffing Agency, which has improved automated reminders and maximize your time spent working. I think that since she's doing this as a part of the institutional process with the mental institution, that this is going to be the one that she goes with. So she is signed on for AI Staffing Agency, and why are we selecting an agency again? We don't need to do that. Okay, so our advanced algorithms are already matching your talent level, physical features, SAT scores, and expected lifespan to available auditions. Please fill out and return all NDA, TOS, EULA, DMV, and Power of Attorney forms immediately for our records. Yeah, a whole bunch of mumbo-jumbo. So, let's see. She needs to check for open auditions. This will be her first time. So let's see what's available. We've got Making Music, which requires a guitar level 2. We have a Pharmaceutical, which is a comedy level 2. And we've got Void Bop, which is a fitness level 2. Well, one of the things that will make this challenging is that as much as I can, I'm going to stay away from things that require skills that we do not have skill building items for at the asylum. So that knocks out this guitar because we don't have any guitars. We do have ways to build comedy and fitness, though. She can make jokes with people for comedy. I don't think we have any mirrors. We might have a mirror. I'll have to check and see. And then with the fitness level, we've got the pool and we've got the punching bag, which actually, since those both build fitness, I may get rid of the punching bag and get us something else. I'm going to hold off on that until I see what kinds of items we might potentially need. But that's kind of where we're at for now. I think considering what she is doing this for, let's start off with the pharmaceuticals. And so she's going to need a comedy level 2, and I honestly don't know what level her comedy is at. She's almost at a 2. She's close. Okay. And what time was that audition supposed to be at? How much time do we have for this? Thursday at 12. So she's got about 24 hours. So I think I'm actually going to have her get her comedy level up first before they go on the field trip. And then we will head out. Yes, I do have mirrors over here. So I'm going to have her... Oh, look. The celebrity is getting into her sleeping pod, I think. I want to see this happen. All right, so she gets in, kind of like a coffin. And then what happens? Whoa. That's just so creepy, you guys. Can I pull the walls up? Will I still be able to see it? Oh my gosh. This is so crazy. She's just like hovering there. How nutty is that? It just like hovers. Well, I guess when you got a VIP person in the asylum, you know. All right, so now that she's gotten her comedy skill up, she's in a like very playful mood. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a field trip to Del Sol Valley. So let's go ahead and we are going to travel with everybody in the asylum. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she makes 6. I kind of wish we could take Patchy with us. That could be kind of fun, but that's okay. So we are going to just kind of explore some things around Del Sol Valley. I have not done any exploring. The only thing I have done in Del Sol Valley is the couple of videos I did yesterday. I saw, it was this house right here I went and visited. So I think, or maybe it was this one? No, it was this one. So, in case you aren't familiar, there are a couple of different parts to Del Sol Valley. And so we've got the Pinnacles over here where this lovely lady lives. And this is a celebrity home as well. It looks like it's available. And then this is where a celebrity family lives. So that is where like super rich and famous people are. I wonder if this massive house over here, actually maybe that was Lindsay's before she went crazy. I don't know. Then over here you have Mirage Park, and this is where the up-and-comers go to live. So at the moment we've got this lovely young lady here. I think her name is Vanessa. She's the one who is in the Get Famous trailer, in case you haven't seen that. And then we've also got this kind of green space where a park could go. And then we've also got this little empty house here called the Inner Circle. But the place that we are going to today is Starlight Boulevard. When it comes to nightlife, Starlight Boulevard cannot be beat, where only the most famous Sims have access to the most exclusive nightclub in town. It's where the who's who of the industry come to show off. So there's several venues here. First off, we've got this little park right here called Ward Park. It's a national park. Then we've got the Orchard Agogo Lounge. It's an up-and-coming hot spot, so we might have a little better luck there. Then we've got the Pectoral Fitness, which is a gym. Again, up-and-coming hot spot. Then we have the Plumbob Pictures Museum. It's the hottest spot in town, so this will probably be really hard to get into. And we also have the Studio PBP, which is also the hottest spot in town. So I actually think let's get started trying to go to this Orchard Agogo and see if there is any chance that we can get in. I have a feeling that Lindsay probably won't have any trouble getting in, but I can't control her, so I can't get her to vouch for us or anything like that. So we've just got to see what Neely's able to do on her own. Hopefully she'll kind of meet some people that maybe will be a part of her audition, or if she makes that audition tomorrow, maybe there'll be people who are on the movie set with her. I just don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. And I mentioned that it's against the rules for her to have the acting career, and the reason why is because the Asylum Challenge came out way before Get Famous, but it says that we're not allowed to use active careers because you have to leave everybody else at home, and as you know, like we're doing right now, anytime we go somewhere, we have to take the whole asylum with us. But like I said, rough times for the asylum, they need some good PR, and so we're going to bend the rule on that one. So here we are at the Orchard Agogo. Let's throw the walls up so we can actually see what it looks like. So this is it. It's a super cute looking little lot. Looks like an old movie theater or something. So let's go on inside. It looks like we're not having any trouble getting in. Where is she? There she is. So she is working on getting a drink at the bar, it seems. And there's a massive movie screen right there. Who is this lady right here? Is she somebody famous? Nope, she's just an adult. Then we've got an open mic and a violin, or excuse me, a guitar. So that is available to do something with. We've got plenty of little spots for them to sit and chit-chat with other people. There's a restroom over here in the corner. And what is over here? Over here, oh look, they've got their Christmas decorations up. How cute is that? That's adorable. So there is a job listing board over here and a little bit of a jukebox. What is upstairs? Another sitting area. Oh, it's kind of set up so that you can like listen to what people are singing downstairs. And then there's like a VIP spot, which it looks like it has, is this a bar? Oh no, this is the new radio. That's so cool. Okay. So there's a bouncer here, and in here, it looks like it's really just like a fancy sitting area with some additional music and a bathroom. So really nothing too extraordinarily special. But of course, you know, oh, our friend Elle from the grave. I would like to not talk to myself. I want to come and, oh, let's see what happens here. Is he going to let this guy in? Who is this guy? Milan Lombardi. He's an elder. Oh, who's this girl? She's going in. Oh, okay. She is... This is Holly Alto, and she is a B-lister. So she got in as a B-lister with no problem. Like, she didn't even really have to talk to him. Let's see. Oh, who's this one? This one is not... They're both having to talk to him. Neither of them has... Oh, he said no to him. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to come over here. Let's come do a friendly introduction. I want to test our success here just to see. Oh, where's he going? Is he coming downstairs to us? Maybe we could go inside if we just went in, you know? Oh, who's this? You guys! Do you know who this is? Surely you do. This is Izzy Fabulous, and if you play The Sims Mobile, he makes all of your clothing dreams come true. Or throws some shade at you, which he did to me. I've got a video for that on my channel. He was not very helpful. But this is Izzy. That's so cool. Let's definitely attempt an introduction with him. I'd rather talk to him than the bouncer. It says that he is a notable newcomer, so I think he's a really low-level celebrity. Oh, it looks like that worked. Okay. They both have a little plus sign. Oh, she's totally geeking out, just like I did. Let's see. What else could we do? We could imply that he's overrated, imply attraction, exclaim adoration, compliment appearance, ask about interests. Okay, so we don't have a whole lot of, let's see, I want to ask about interest. Why are you going to take the trash out? Don't do that. Come and talk to the celebrity. That's way more fun. Where did he go? There he is. Oh, poor guy. He's in the restroom, and we're going to go talk to him. Who is this? Dominic Fires, who is a fan of Izzy, I'm thinking. Uh-oh, somebody super famous just walked in. They're all glowy. A proper celebrity. This is Thorne Bailey. Looks like we lost Izzy. He ran away from us. Yeah, that figures. He is outside. So cool. So that's that venue. I kind of wanted to go and see the Walk of Fame. Where is that? Let's see. This is, what's the name of this one? That's the gym. And then we've got, this is the museum probably, or no, this is not somewhere you can go visit. Let's see. This is the museum, I bet. Yeah, that's the museum. Oh, it's huge. It's very pretty. I like the look of it. Okay, so then we've got this sidewalk down here in the middle, but I'm not seeing, she has to calm herself down. I'm not seeing the Walk of Fame. Where is it? Let's see. Is this... I don't know what it is, but I like it. It looks cool. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. And this must be... Yep, that's the other lounge. The super fancy one. With, see how it's got, like, the limo out front, and it's got, like, the really fancy decor. So that's the one that's hard to get into. Ah, here we go. This must be the Walk of Fame. So we should, let's go here together, actually. I want to see what this is all about. It's along, of course it is, it's along the walkway by the really fancy nightclub. So, oh look, here is somebody's star. Brittany Cho, famous for pushing the boundaries for how far comedians can go to address real-world issues. All right, and then what about this one? This is for Octavia Moon, famous for her lyrical genius and ability to find inspiration from the most peculiar places. And, oh, we've got several of them down here. So this one, Dirk Dreamer, video games, interesting. Judith Ward is paving the way for Starlight Boulevard. All aspiring actors and actresses. So maybe that's the one that we should look at. And then Thorin Bailey is showmanship and musical talent. Yeah, let's look over here at Judith Ward. We are going to view it. Here, we can stop going there together. I just kind of want us to view this together. Let us see. What is she up to? So she's kind of just viewing it like an art object or something like that. We could pick it up. What about these? Can we pick up the ones that are not? Become a global superstar to receive a celebrity tile. Oh! So Lindsay should have one, but she doesn't. Interesting! Maybe that's part of what she did that made her go crazy, is that she tried to give herself a tile and they wouldn't let her. I just don't know. I wonder, here, we're gonna pause the game for a second. I am not actually controlling Lindsay. I'm switching control to her to see. Placement ceremony. Begin the celebrity tile placement ceremony. And that would be the ceremony for putting one down. Or place celebrity tile. Okay, she's got it achieved because she's got the level. So that's interesting to know. So we'll have, maybe Neely can work towards that. At the moment, I mean, she is crazy. So she's going to pick it up. You know, she's in a mental institution. She's taking it. Now what happens? Do cops come after her? Did she totally just like steal it and is taking it back to the asylum? Is it in her inventory? It's totally in her inventory. Wow. She's gonna take it home with her. Nobody's stopping her. What's happening here? What are they talking about? Let's get to know. I find it really interesting that we have the ability to do so many interactions with her. Maybe just because they're in the same household. She's a snob, that figures. Because if you saw my Decades Challenge earlier, let's compliment her appearance. If you saw my Decades Challenge earlier, there was a celebrity that came to hang out with the family at Christmas, and we had like almost no interactions that we could do with her. So the fact that we're having all of these interactions is really interesting to me. Let's see. These are all just normal things. None of these are famous people things. Interesting. Actions, no. Maybe if we stop the club gathering. Let's see what happens if we do that. We are going to end the gathering. Now do we still have... yeah, we look at this. It's just regular interaction options. Very interesting. It has to be because we're in the same household with her. Friendly. We're trying to calm her down, but it's not working very well. Let's discuss color theory, because that really is kind of a sweet spot for Neely. She looks like she doesn't like us, like she was kind of shivering us off, almost. I wonder what her quirks are. Is there a way to, like, find out what those are? I don't know. We'll have to just kind of test it out and see. But I am guessing it's probably time for them to head on back to the house, so let's go ahead and have them do that. Alright, so they're all gotten home, and I just had Neely check the mail. Here, let's see. Locked door for everyone but Neely. And then we will need to allow access to... oh, no. Unlock for specific sim. The ones who have jobs. There she is. Okay. And so I did just have her check the mail, and she had a Winterfest gift in the mail from Rachel. What was it? This? No? It said it would be in her inventory, but these are all upgrade parts. Perhaps it's in the household inventory. We actually probably haven't checked that in a while. Let's see what's in there. Oh my goodness, we got all kinds of things. This is what it was. It's this coffee machine, is what she got. So I'm actually going to, do we want a coffee machine in the asylum? I think it'd be okay to have a coffee machine, so we're going to throw that in there. We also have those extra beds and things that we were allowed to have, that they had to take out because of budget cuts. So I'm hoping that with Neely starting a career that's a celebrity career, maybe she'll be able to earn some money so we can earn those beds back. And then there are 80 bajillion books. Let's get those. Let's see, where can we put them so that they can put them all away? Oh, it's the middle of the night and we have ghosts, y'all. Look at this. We've got Cassie and Shay have both risen from the dead, and it looks like they're both really sad because they're blue. I don't think Elle has come out. Very interesting. Hey, we gotta clean up those gnomes. They're really creepy looking. Wow. So we've got ghosts in the house now. Gonna wreak all kinds of havoc. Oh, Shay's just crying. Cassie's getting in the sleeping pod. That's hysterical. Oh my gosh. It's really funny too, because if you actually knew Cassie in real life, hot pink is her color. And she's totally into things like kind of alternative therapies and medicines and things like that. Like, she's very interested in all of that. And so that's just hysterical. Yeah, so that's that happened. Neely has just finished upgrading the stove. Excellent. Oh, and Cassie's cleaning up our dishes for us. That's very nice. Do we can scavenge for parts here. I hope that she doesn't break that sink, though. Okay, so we did that, and maybe you should eat this breakfast, because I'm guessing you're probably hungry. I haven't even checked to see what her needs are. Oh, actually, she's doing pretty darn good. Surprising, considering we went on that field trip. Oh, Cassie broke the sink. I knew she would do that. We need to repair it. And we probably need to upgrade it, too. Is there an upgrade that we can do on this sink? Oh, we need to go to the bathroom first here. Be like a champion. I have noticed that this toilet, no matter how many times I clean it, and not only me clean it, I've watched Patchy try to clean it, and I've watched a couple of the Sims try to clean it. It's not getting clean. So there is a chance that I will need to delete it and buy a new one. Because there seems to be some sort of problem for some reason. And what is that sound? Oh, here we go. You're probably hearing a siren in real life through my microphone. That's not what I was talking about. I was referring to the broken shower. So we need to repair that as well. It's all those ghosts, man, hopping into all of our appliances. Is this just trash now? It is. So let's go ahead. Bring that out here. Do we have another pile to sort through? No, we do not. And at least it's just Rachel that came in, so we can actually keep working on upgrading some things. Oh, that's already as upgraded as it's getting. What about you? Do you need an upgrade? Nope, that's good too. All right, well, that's good to know. None of these are scavengeable. Okay. We just need to put them in the trash. That's fine. I think that Lindsay and Lana are hitting it off, because I have seen them sitting around chit-chatting several times. Either that or Lana is like a total stan for Lindsay, and she's just like driving her crazy. That is also potentially an option. But the two of them seem to be hitting it off pretty well. Lots of dishes. Let's get rid of these things. Goodness. Winterfest is awful. Did Neely actually have a good Winterfest? I don't even know. I didn't look to see. Huh. Maybe she's a snob, and they're relating over the fact that they're both snobs. That's an option. I don't know. Maybe there's something brewing between the two of them. I just don't know. But I'm actually going to send Neely off if I can. Oh, I'm going to have her harvest all this stuff. Then I'm going to send her off to bed. And let's see, we're going to sell all. And then she'll go to her audition tomorrow. All right, it's almost time for Neely's audition, so excited for that to happen. I think, if I remember correctly, auditions are the one where she leaves and we do not go with her. So yeah, she's heading on out. So we're going to see how she does at that. I actually think that while she is gone, I am going to get the Cult of Gnomes put back into the backyard. You've been approved to sell life-extending products for preclinical pharmaceuticals. Filming time has been scheduled. Avoid sickness until the work is complete. All right, so she made her audition. That's awesome. What does she need to do? 7 p.m. on Friday, so she's got a little bit more than a day. She needs to research the playful emotion. get in a playful emotion and perform funny interactions. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. And develop her comedy skill, perform interactions that increase your comedy skill. Okay, we can do both of those things. Let's have her, actually, she came right on into her lovely girlfriend here. Let's use her to get some of these things done. So why don't we, not romance, funny, let's do knock knock joke. No, don't go swimming, sweet pea. It's cold outside. You don't want to go swimming. Let's go ahead and do some of these funny interactions. Oh, she came out here and started crying at the graves, and so Neely's trying to cheer her up. It's actually working really well with her research to make jokes because she needed to be cheered up. She was so sad. But this was actually super easy to do, so that's going to be done super fast, and check, move on to the next thing. So yeah, I think that the next thing we'll need to do is have her actually go to her first acting gig, but I'm going to do that in the next part. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed the turn of events, as you will, here at the asylum, and are excited to see what happens as Neely adventures on the path toward famedom. So yeah, that's where we're at. Thanks so much for watching. If you wouldn't mind, please give this video a big thumbs up, and make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so that you can continue watching Neely on her journey. And if you haven't already, check out that giveaway that I've got on my channel. It's going to be going on until the end of the day, and there will be another one after that. So if you missed this one, don't worry about it. But do know that you should enter this one. It's for the Sims pack of your choice for Xbox consoles. So I will see you guys in the next part. Thanks so much, y'all. Bye.